Welcome to XTV, SalTV, whatever it is you're watching on. This is, of course, Salamancer. I may be joined later on by some Russian friends, but right now I am live casting a game between, not Yo-Yo Tech, but SNSD and Colony. And this is going to be a fabulous game, guys. Of course, European Highlander at the highest levels. SNSD, a crazy awesome team. As I already said before the cast, if you're just tuning in now or if you're watching this on YouTube, SNSD was a team that started out in Highlander, and the players were so awesome and their strats were so awesome that they just rolled their way to victory, I think, in the inaugural Highlander season, ETF2L or something like that. They're also named after a popular Korean K-pop band. But SNSD, such an amazing team, they did create a 6 versus 6 team afterwards, which I believe is Yo-Yo Tech. That is, of course, why you're seeing a bunch of Yo-Yo Tech names there. Linus, the Sucker, Cyber, Sherlock Holmes, ALX, a lot of those guys. Thalash, actually, and a pretty amazing player that I have seen before. But it does look like very soon we're going to see the gates open, and in fact they already have. Thalash just hanging out here as the medic, doing the standard 6v6 thing of staying in spawn. So are we going to see a bunch of players on point A right now? Yes, we are. Looks like Linus has been taken out by a sentry, level 2 sentry, who's probably bombing in, and it looks like most of the blue team actually, SNSD bombing in after the medic, trying to force that pop out of him. This is a very standard 6 versus 6 thing to do. Try and get in there, break the defense early, force the medic to pop so you get a big Uber advantage. But it's not happening yet. Very good hold, and I should actually refresh my HUD. There we go. Mente has held on to 100% Uber. Spy hanging around here looking for the stab or looking for a sap or something, but no, so far, crazy good work by the Colony to hold on to this. Now, point A is getting capped by that scout, I believe, Drozo, and so Drozo's going to finish that off, get a decent time on it, about a minute, 50 seconds, that's not too bad. Jonas here catching out, and it looks like actually Hurry, the engineer there with his Wrangler, finished off that spy or whoever it was. Yes, Hurry. Linus from Yo-Yo Tech once again dropping in, trying to force the medic to pop, and it looks like he managed to do it. Mente did pop the Uber, so now SNSD is going to push out here, and oh, is that the Enforcer I see on Hurry? Are there any weapon bans, I wonder, from ETF2L? I would like to know that, actually. And yes, ETF2L is allowing the Wrangler, they're allowing the Enforcer, they're allowing all kinds of stuff. Hurry there did just activate the Dead Ringer, so yeah, this is not vanilla TF2 anymore. This is ETF2L deciding that Highlander should just about be anything goes. Oh, and turns out that spy got caught out. Drozo back here. I'm surprised he hasn't been spotted yet. That heavy had to have seen him. You're kidding me. Where is that heavy? I think he knows. I think he knows. Sounds like there was a headshot going off there. Mr. Late just got taken out by Sherlock Holmes. SNSD pushing out towards the point here on Gravelpit. And it looks like so far the Sucker actually just got taken out there, so no engineer for the moment. The Sucker, I think, is actually is he a medic? I think he's the medic for Yo-Yo Tech. Okay, whatever. The Lash playing medic right now. And our Colony team is, for now, oops, that's chain link fence, having to back away through to point C. That spy there, even trying to get in for the backstabs, didn't get them yet. But SNSD are probably going to get this cap on B. Let me see here. Zoob, the heavy, yeah, deciding he does not want to push through that door. May go through the other one, but, I mean, at this rate, anything they try to do is not going to work. Yeah, okay. So SNSD is going to get the cap on point B, almost positively. Let's go check that out. Yeah, there's sticky traps over. Oh, nice sticky traps over here. Practically all the heavy classes are standing up on the high ground right now with the medic, keeping them overhealed. That's exactly what you want to do there as a Highlander team. Once you have somebody capping B, once you've cleared them out of that area, you just hold those choke points just like these guys are doing. So SNSD showing us that they are an amazing team. But the Colony has held them off for a couple of attacks. So Saba coming in behind and looking for a stab right now. I think he got spotted out, though. Got to be really careful about that. And yeah, he did get spotted by the Pyro there. That Pyro, of course, is going to be Cube, who actually asked for a shout-out earlier, so hey, why not? Yes, this is, by the way, for those of you watching XTV, this is going to be 6s later on, but right now, it is going to be Highlander. So, you know, that's how it's going to be. This is just kind of a warm-up. But wow, nice push on here from SNSD so far. Sorry about that. They did lose their medic, but they've kept their heavy quite well healed upstairs. 150 health right now. He's standing up here with the Pyro and now the Demo Man. And SNSD just needs to stop that spy, and there they go. They've capped the first round in 3 minutes and 31 seconds. That is a 6 versus 6 time. I mean, that's straight up. That is one of those times where in 6v6, you're probably not going to win this round. Saba even calling that a roll. So that is, of course, Saba from the Colony saying, oh, it's not going to be good for us. But bear in mind, we have seen some extremely short times out of teams in Highlander. If you've watched my YouTube channel, for instance, youtube.com/fatmop, then you will possibly have seen, I think it was the tin versus bent game on Gravelpit, where a tin team captured all 3 points in 1 minute and 30 seconds. It was the most ridiculous time I have ever seen on Gravelpit. They won every single fight. They capped A and B simultaneously. They ran on to C. Nobody stopped them. It was incredible. So anything can happen in Highlander, and you know the colony's probably concerned about their chances against SNSD. But I gotta say, they ought to be able to do a decent job. Reserve shooter on Jonas, so that is allowed as well. Got that nice plunger on his head. But good defense out here. They've got a demo man watching sticky traps. They've got a scout standing, wow, right beneath that point. Mr. Late and Furbo already dead. But Hurry and Linus have been taken out as well. Oh no, Hurry has not been taken out. He's using the Dead Ringer. So nice kill on, was that a soldier, I think? That Enforcer is just crazy. It's crazy. It's the Enforcer, if you don't know, it is extra damage. Let's see if we can't pull that up. Nope, nope. Okay, it doesn't want me to pull it up, but it's extra damage at the cost of increased cloak time. And if you're using the Dead Ringer, your cloak time is instant anyway, so there's basically no downside to using the Enforcer. It's a nice little weapon, I gotta say. Anyway, SNSD is holding on to both points right now. Colony not able to cap either one. They have deployed a forward level 3 sentry, but Hurry is going to start to sap on that. He will activate that Dead Ringer. So wow, so far an excellent defense. Engineer ends up getting taken down as well. Let's see what the defense looks over here on point B right now. Medic standing up on the high ground with his Pyro there. Pyro will of course be able to air blast anything that comes in after him. And the Wrangled Sentry sitting down here in the Enigma Shadow, as it is called. So yeah, I was going to say Yo-Yo Tech. SNSD doing an amazing job on defense right now. Point A is finally getting captured, but it has been over a minute and a half almost, before point A is capped. That's a pretty darn crazy time. They've only got 2 minutes now to get into B and cap the last point. They've got to push. They've got to make this push successful. If they don't, then time is just going to run out. Mente has 100% Uber, so they are going to push in with this very soon. They've just got to be super careful right now, but they also have to be super aggressive. They got to get all the kills. Pretty much all of them. I'm wondering what's going to happen. And right now, Napper, oh, look at this. The sucker actually probably used his sentry to sentry jump himself up here, which is, of course, why we're seeing him standing up there with a Wrangled Sentry on the roof. So, SNSD looking like they're in good position to defend this. The dispenser goes down. The teleporter, though, is still up. They can just teleport up there whenever they want to and get away from most of the damage on the ground. Our blue team is just now setting up a level 1 sentry out here in front of that. He's going to wrangle it a little bit. Some Girardi going up, but Mr. Late, it is probably too late for you guys. It's going to take, even if they could get in there and finish off the cap, it would take them 30 seconds just to capture point B, and then they'd have to get up to point C, and you just know SNSD would have a defense for that. Mr. Late does get the kill on Cube, so nice headshot there. But that is the only kill so far. He's also taken down Hurry, but that is just activating the Dead Ringer once again. And now he gets headshot by Sherlock Holmes, once again from Yo-Yo Tech. I don't think it's... Is that actually Sherlock? Maybe that's just what he calls himself. Mente pushing out here. This is going to be the desperate last bid to attack, and it is just not going to work. That sentry up there is so ridiculous, especially when you consider the rest of the team is camping up there as well. It does finally get taken down by Napper, but Napper is in turn killed by Alex. I'm going to call him Alex because that's a lot easier for me. But Alex, once again from SNSD, the heavy with the green Max's head, those bunny ears, so cute. The Lash is getting face poked here by a spy, but it's just not going to work either. Point B is getting captured, but not fast enough. There you go. The Uber is finally popped. There's only 5 seconds left. So that's going to be the first round going to SNSD. The Colony, they need to put something together here because that was crazy. That was good round, although some of them calling GG. Let's see what happens. In the next 20 seconds or so, we're going to see... Ooh, we've got to reload that HUD again. We're going to see whether the Colony can set a decent cap time. Now, they didn't look like they were terrible on offense, and I would say, my guess, my gut feeling, is that they should be able to set a cap of anywhere between 6 and 8 minutes, all the way up to point C. Unless SNSD just does something absolutely insane on defense. Right now, they've got Drozo hanging out here looking for what comes through the door to A. Sounds like there was a headshot going off on somebody, but it has not gotten any kills yet. And SNSD so far holding on. Turbo gets taken down by Drozo, so we just watched Drozo get a kill. He's probably going to go on the warpath now, go after this heavy and soldier and spy. That's not going to work out in his favor. There is nobody hanging out up top right now, and apparently no sticky traps down in here either. So point A is going to be capped. pretty quickly. ×4 on the point. We'll probably get it up there about by the 5-minute mark. So we're going to see point A captured in a reasonable time. It's whether they can capture point B right now. That is the real question. And that sentry is already level 3. The teleporter is upstairs. So once again, no need to even rocket jump up there. Engineer just going to finish off that teleporter and then pick up the sentry, carry it upstairs, probably do the same thing with the dispenser once again. I want to catch this guy rocket jumping up there, so I hope they have a third round. But basically what he's doing is he's just using the sentry with the Wrangler to fire a rocket at the ground beneath his feet and jumping up there like that, then setting up the teleporter. And now he's got his sentry up there watching long entrance again, so it's instead of shutting down back over here and shutting down the entrance to C, it is shutting down this entire side of the map and letting his team hang out there. Looks like we do have some action coming up here, but the Uber popped really early for Mente. An interesting jump here actually by our demo man there. That is Jormund, or Yormund, I don't know. But the Uber is popped as well. Where is that? Oh, it looks like the Sentry and Dispenser have been taken out, actually. Yo-Yo Tech, no, I'm sorry, SNSD. I keep saying that. Losing a lot of players right now. It's just that more have been lost by their opponents, the Colony, and so that attack, I mean, it did a lot of damage, but unless they can keep up just a constant high-pressure game, that Sentry's going to go back up, and it's going to be terribly difficult to deal with. Noraitis almost getting the kill there on Drozo. Drozo down to about 50 health, so one more good shotgun meat shot would have taken him out, but looks like he is going to be A-okay now. Mr. Late looking for some kills through this little, this tiny little hole between the cliffside and that little house there. He's not finding anything just yet, and I think his sniper dot may be visible, but the sentry gun once again taken out. So this is the chance, I think, that the Colony needs to get in here and start the capture. They've got their soldier standing on top of the house right now, on top of the point. So he's got some high ground, but he's got to deal with the soldier here from SNSD. Is he doing it? Yes, he is. Linus taken out by Napper. So now Napper, he's got his work cut out for him up here. He knows that he needs to start spamming down on top of the medic. There's a pyro down there trying to defend that medic as well. And Napper just looking to see if he can't cut off any sort of retreat routes there. So I do think SNSD is going to lose the second point. In fact, look at that. Nobody down right now for the Colony, and they are doing exactly the right thing here. They've got their heavy classes up. They're setting up those sticky traps. They're covering the choke points. They are going to get the capture on B. So, like I said, guys, this is high-level stuff here. And here comes the Uber right now. They popped it to get through that choke point, popped it early, but they are going to have a soldier up here on the point immediately. And where is that Wrangled Sentry? It is sitting down here. It's only level 2. No rockets coming out of that. Not that it's going to be a huge deal. But here comes a Heavy, a Demo trying to jump up there. Is that Heavy going to go down? No. He is hurt right now, but he does manage to take out Furbo. Saba Saba and Mr. Late dropping as well. So I don't think that the Colony has the cap this time around. Mente was finished off there by Sherlock Holmes. Yep, that is going to be a successful defense, just barely for now by SNSD. But look at that. C getting capped once again. There's a Demo man up here, and he's going to get it! 3 minutes and 30 seconds for the Colony. So we may actually go to a third round so we can watch that that crazy engineer stuff. Colony setting up a crazy time there on SNSD. Nicely done. And now it's going to be set up time to see... let's see, I'm going to watch where Noraitis of the Colony decides to place his sentry this time around. Probably going to use that Enigma Shadow again. And, man, allergies are just really bad today. I want to start getting those shots, so I just never have to worry about it. 2 years from now, I will be golden. But up until then, I'll just keep, like, coughing into my microphone. Anyway, looks like a bunch of players dead here, and that is with a purpose. As you guys know, the engineer can grab his fallen teammates' weapons, which is what he's doing right now to keep himself practically at a full amount of metal, so he can build the sentry, the teleporter, the dispenser, everything, all right back up very quickly. And that's going to help, if any sort of crazy push comes out from SNSD towards B right away, that's going to help delay it, deter it from forcing the pop on their medic. So it looks like that's what they want to do. They're sending their Heavy, their Demo, who else? Maybe their Sniper, maybe? Yes, Sniper, Heavy, and Demo. Interesting combination. The Sniper is going to use the distraction here from the Heavy and the Demo man, but actually the Heavy has already gone down, so Oh, Mr. Late! Picking him off. I think he realized that was coming, so the attack here on B completely stifled right now. Pyro trying to come in from the side, but that's just not going to work. Very good defense so far by the Colony. They're giving up A entirely. They don't care about it. All they want to do is defend B. There's a lot of players dead right now from SNSD, but they don't really care too much. What matters for SNSD is that they're trying to pop the Uber from Mente. They didn't manage to do that, but everybody is going to respawn here before A is capped. So, yeah, look at that. They're all respawning right now. Hurry did just get taken out there by Furbo, who has been doing a really good job as scout, just doing a forward defense and keeping his team from getting flanked, keeping that intel coming in. Oh, he's actually, I think, got the atomizer, trying to get up there on top of the roof, but that's not going to work right now. And, ooh, a lot of damage coming in from ALX at the moment. Alex, maybe? And he is trying to just kill whatever he can here, but wow, 12 health left. How is he not dead right now? There you go. Heavy finally taking him out. And look at this forward level 3 sentry with the sucker on top of it. He is playing a crazy NG game right now. He really wants to probably use his sentry to start taking out the enemy sentry down here. Let's see what happens. It's going to be Wrangled Sentry versus Wrangled Sentry. Both of them level 3, and right now, yeah, it looks like the sucker has superior positioning. He does take out the red sentry down here. Nice job by the sucker. But the medic here, Mente, still with 100% Uber. A minute and 45 seconds left. This is crunch time right now. Can SNSD get in here, force the pop? Oh, I think they're going to. There's the pop right now. Now they need to wait it out as long as possible. Milk this Uber. They don't want to have to use it yet. They want to start getting capture time. They want to kill these guys. There you go. They have popped the Uber now, but they should be able to use this to kill the medic and heavy. And there they go. Nicely done. Now what they need to do is stop the defenders from coming back through the choke points here, and they still have a shot at winning this round. Yeah, there's a lot of players up right now for SNSD, and they are setting up the sticky traps. So very quickly we do see they're in position to capture B with about a minute left on the clock, and it's all going to be up to whether our red team, the Colony, can get a defense up on time on point C. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Right now they've got their Pyro standing up there, so he will be able to air blast off any jumpers. They've also got, hopefully got Sticky Trap. I don't, yeah, okay, so it is right on the inside of this door. I'm gonna have to be really careful when they jump through here. If they jump through at all. Hurry complaining about his TF2 update. Oh, Yona's taken out there right away by Sherlock Holmes. That is actually going to be a really big deal because they're not going to be able to air blast off a soldier like that. But they do manage to take him down with the heavy, but the heavy's now down as well. ALX doing some crazy work here. Hurry getting up and trying to get some kills. Now, oh, this is going to be the capture with about 23 seconds left. That is it. Oh man, SNSD with a crazy roll, even though the Colony had such a great time on offense. SNSD managed to win both rounds, so that is it for this map. I think they're going to go on to another one. But guys, thank you very much for watching this map anyway. This has been Salamancer. Do subscribe to X Television, twitch.tv/XTV Esports. Subscribe to me on youtube.com/fatmop. And today we are going to cast with some Russians, so check them out as well at tf2world.ru. I'll be right back.